Coming up today on TechLink Daily, Google Fiber plus noise-canceling technology equals 400 times faster internet speeds, Chinese hackers steal top US weapons designs, and find out why Sony doesn't make its money from selling electronics. All of those stories and more coming up right now. Today's episode is brought to you by Copy.com. Get 20 gigabytes of free cloud storage right now at lgic.co/copy. Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you guys had an awesome Memorial Day. We took that day off to remember, so today we're going to be kind of combining two shows into one. Don't worry, it'll still be around the same time, just a little bit more stories we're going to push into this one from yesterday. As always, this is the top place to get your hottest tech news of the day in one place. So let's get started with today's tech news. From Bloomberg, Verizon Galaxy S4 is first phone to work on Next network. So Verizon is building this Next network, which should bring improved LTE speeds. I believe they say up to 2 times the current speeds of LTE on their network right now. And the Samsung Galaxy S4, which right now is the most popular Android phone, I believe it's sold 10 million units in just about a month, I believe. Well, that is the newest phone, or the current phone, that will be available on that new network. Of course, I believe the next iPhone, when it does roll out here, maybe in a couple months, will probably also be enabled to take advantage of that next-gen Verizon wireless network. I, of course, am on Verizon, so thank you for that, Verizon. If you want to pick up the Samsung Galaxy S4, you can pick it up for $199 with a 2-year contract, and then get access to that Next network from Verizon, which should be really fast. It's been a while since we've seen one of these that's gained popularity. From Krebs on security, U.S. government seizes LibertyReserve.com. So this website, LibertyReserve.com, was basically a huge laundering company with a virtual currency that the U.S. government says that they are using that money to fund cybercrime activities, including a lot of cyber terrorism, stuff like that. And they believe that $6 billion have been laundered through the site. That's right, $6 billion, with a B, not an M, B, billion dollars has been laundered through the site. That's a lot of money. And if they're taking down this website, taking in the founder for suspicion, stuff like that, I think they're doing a pretty good job. Of course, we don't know all the legal ramifications as of yet, but as of right now, if their alleged statement is true about this funding cybercrime, great for them. I'm sure we might see stuff come out in the future that might make the government look bad. But as of right now, I say good job, government. Now here's a story that might make you ask PayPal, why? From PC World, PayPal denies teenager reward for finding website bug. If you're unfamiliar, PayPal has a program where if you find a bug on their website, a security vulnerability, stuff like that, they will give you money for finding those bugs so that they can close them off, make the website more secure, all that stuff. There's only one teeny little thing that you have to know. You have to be 18 years or older to claim the reward. Well, this kid is 17 years old, he's from Germany, and he found a very big bug inside of PayPal's system. He alerted PayPal to this, he told them about it, but then they denied him. So what did he do? He told the whole world about this bug, and it has to do with the search bar and basically inputting script, and it outputs a clean, formatted thing that is not good for the company. It's kind of hard to explain right now, but it basically has to do with cross-site scripting, stuff like that. Well, he found the bug. They didn't give him money, so he publicized the bug. I don't know if they have taken down the bug as of yet, but he has gotten money from Firefox. Firefox has sent him money too for finding bugs in their system. So, I don't know, 17? I would actually lower that. I mean, PayPal, you're wanting people to find bugs in your system. Well, guess what? People who are getting smarter and smarter about computers are becoming younger and younger. So why not drop that? Why not make that a little bit lower? Because in the end, they're finding bugs that will help you and make a better site, a more secure site. So why not reward people for that? I mean, you are, but why not reward people who may be a little bit under the age? I mean, he's only a year underage. Give him the money. All right, that's enough for this story. On to the next one. Oh, will the Hollywood studios ever learn? From Torrent Freak, Hollywood studios want Google to censor Dotcom's Mega. So these big Hollywood studios usually send Google massive amounts of takedown links of hosting their pirated content. Well, it seems like they're going a little bit too far. From reports from Warner Brothers and NBC Universal, they have both requested that Kim.com's Mega be taken down. They're not linking to specific sites or specific links. No. They're linking to the homepage, mega.co.nz. So they're trying to abuse their powers of sending massive amounts of takedown links and try to getting, well, this legitimate site taken down. What do you guys think? I think it's about wrong in many ways because they're abusing their power. They're definitely abusing their power when it comes to these takedown links. I mean, when you're looking at this list, they are listing to a specific content-wise, except for Mega, where it is just the homepage, nothing else. They're trying to over-abuse their powers, and, well, again, they need to stop. Why? You guys are just festering even more people to deny you access to money because you're being stupid. All right, enough of that subject. All right, here's a kind of creepy one for you guys from Boy Genius Report. The Xbox One's creepy monitoring feature might track how often you sit through commercials. Since its announcement, the Xbox One has created a lot of controversy because of its always-on nature, especially with the Kinect. It's always listening for you to tell it to turn it on or go to the next channel, stuff like that. So it's always listening. I know there has been some problems down in Australia where they're saying it breaks some security surveillance laws, so it could be a little bit of trouble getting it down to Australia. But right now, the main concern is that it might be watching you while you're watching commercials, and it could reward you, like this article says, for sitting through commercials, like achievements or stuff like that, which I guess makes your life more socially gaming, I guess. 25 gamer score. You sat through 5 commercials. Woohoo! Stuff like that, maybe? I don't know. Well, that is the main concern right now, that people are a little bit creeped out that it might create achievements for sitting through commercials with your Xbox plugged in and the Kinect watching you. So, I don't know, because I'm used to the world where cameras are all around me. I mean, there's a camera sitting right there looking at me right now. Anyways, I'm not too scared of it, but some people are. Some people are a little bit more security conscious than others, so I don't know. Now on to a USA Today article. Report: Chinese hackers breach top weapons designers. So it seems like there was a major security breach within top design companies for the military, stealing designs of airplanes, of guns, of all their military aircraft. This is a huge security concern, not only for us, but the entire world, that China now has some of our plans. We don't know if it's governmental hackers, hackers who are just generally in China, or whatever have you, but it seems like, well, a lot of the top makers have had their sites hacked. Plans have been taken. This comes really right after I believe the Chinese president was visited to California. So it looks like compromised weapons designs include the Patriot missile system, the Navy's ballistic missile defense system, the F-18 fighter jet, the V-22 Osprey, and the Black Hawk helicopter with the F-35 Joint Strike Fighter. So those plans have been taken by who knows, but all we know is in China. So that's pretty much a big security risk for anybody who values their safety in this country. Now here's a story that you could be very proud of from VentureBeat. Noise-canceling tech could lead to internet connections 400 times faster than Google Fiber. By now, we all know about noise-canceling technology. It assesses the sound outside and tries canceling it within the headphones. Well, that same type of technology is now being applied to fiber connections. Usually, when you're sending an internet connection down fiber, it picks up a lot of stray signals, a lot of stray commands, and can become fuzzy and not so perfect, and that's what limits Google Fiber's speed. Well, not Google Fiber's, but Fiber's in general speed. Well, this new technology sends, I believe, down 2 beams of light and it's enclosed within the internet signal. Now, these two beams of light act like noise-canceling headphones, where it's canceling out the noise so it can send a cleaner internet signal down the line. What does this mean for you? Well, even faster internet speeds. Guess what? They'll probably come in at a premium if Comcast or, anybody else gets their hands on it. But this is cool. We're moving more into the future with higher and higher speed internet. Now, this means that a lot of cables will have to, be dug up, be replanted with this new technology inside of them. But hey, fiber optic cables, 400 times faster than Google Fiber. That's way faster than gigabit Ethernet. That's freaking more than gigabit Ethernet. It's amazing what we can do with technology today. I like it. What about you? Now, this was a very interesting story today from the New York Times. Sony's bread and butter. It's not electronics. Now, you might be looking at me and saying, what? How can you do that? Well, it's quite simple, actually. Yes, Sony sells technology, and they sell hardware and software and stuff like that. But they're always losing money on it. And they're not getting their full price for it either. Because when you're buying a specific set of hardware or a specific set of software, you got to think about it. There's a margin of profit there. And sometimes it's super slim and they don't make much of a profit on there. But they still make a ton of money on it that they get to pay back to the developers, stuff like that. Well, these extended service plans have no predetermined level of losing money. No. They're 100% profit through and through. Or at least I think it is. I mean, sometimes you gotta, people are gonna use it and they're gonna lose money on it, maybe, but not a lot of people. So that is Sony's bread and butter. It is extended service warranties, protection warranties beyond what they sell with their devices. That is how they make their money. The real green money. All right, here we go for our next story. It is a computer. It's a piece of hardware. Yes, it is. It's very small, but very powerful. Here you go from the GIGABYTE blog. GIGABYTE launches the BRIX Ultra Compact PC Kit. That's right, GIGABYTE's gonna start selling a computer, but it's super compact. It can literally fit in the palm of your hand. So here's what it looks like. It's a very black box. It's got, looks like two, maybe three USB 3.0 ports. I don't know if they're showing a side there or that's the front. But of course it also has HDMI, mini DVI. No, that's micro display port, right? Mini display port, something like that. Then there's another USB 3.0 port, Ethernet port, and power. So it's a small computer. Again, it's meant to fit on the back of screens. It comes in a variety of models as well. So it goes from an Intel Celeron processor all the way up to an Intel Core i7 processor, but it's dual cores through and through. Only after the Celeron processor do you get into 4 threads. The Celeron is only 2 cores with 2 threads, and they range from 1.8 gigahertz to 3.1 gigahertz, with ranging again from 2 megabytes to 4 megabytes of smart cache. What does this mean? Well, this means that you're gonna have a small computer that you could use for light things, like maybe your parents need a computer for surfing the web, playing simple games, stuff like that. Get them this. It'll likely be very cheap. You can mount it up, and, well, it'll be generally out of the way and easy to repair if something ever breaks. Here's one from Ars Technica. Ohio bans dangerous dens of inquiry. Internet cafes. Apparently, Ohio is done with internet cafes. They're officially banning them because they say that they're really just front doors for backdoor gambling. So they're really trying to get rid of the gambling problems getting down there, and it seems like internet cafes are the #1 spot for that. So they're closing their doors. Apparently about 6,000 people will be losing their jobs, and the Senate passed it 27-6, and it will be signed later this week for it to go into law, and all those internet cafes will be going down along with their backdoor casino-y type campaigns. So, there you go. Here's one for all you DRM haters out there from NBC News. PlayStation fans flock to Twitter to protest DRM. So it seems the scumbag that is Sony has announced that they will be enabling DRM locking on the PlayStation 4. What does this mean? Well, DRM is digital rights management. What does that mean? Well, digital rights, basically the way that you can use the disc, is going to be locked down to a specific console, to a specific person. Meaning, in short, they're breaking the used game market. You won't be able to buy and play used games on the PS4. They will be locked down to an account, locked down to your PlayStation, and can't be used by anybody else. And apparently people have been flocking to Twitter to protest this, to say they're very discomfort of it, and trying to get them to reverse it. Who knows? Sony may, but right now they have no plans for it, and people have been threatening not to buy PS4s. I personally am not getting one, not just because of that, but because I want the Xbox One. All right, on to hardware for today. We have this, the iFixit Toolkit, the basically all-in-one toolkit you could ever need to repair your computers. Let's take a look inside. It comes in this very nice bag. This is the model that comes with not only the screw bits, but also random other components. You can get ones with anti-static mats, stuff like this, but I opted just to get the full-on toolkit. So here we go. This is the inside. I will try to go over everything for you guys right now. First off, in the center here, we have, I believe, 96 pieces of screw bits. This includes nut drivers, hex drivers, pentalobe, which is iPhones, or mostly used by iPhones, pentalobes, square, Torx, well, Torx is also used by iPhone as well, Torx security, tri-wing Phillips, triangle flathead, and GIS. So, almost anything and everything you could possibly need can be, well, found in this toolkit. It's got tons of bits there that they're all labeled for you guys to repair anything from cell phones to computers, putting together computers, stuff like that. I use this to put together my own computer. Moving on, we have different pockets up here. In this pocket, you have some tweezers ranging from different sizes to, over here, you have this one, which is kind of curved. Then you have some really pointy ones that are in here as well as some other flathead ones as well, ones that well, you need to push to release the grip rather than pushing to grip. Then we have some plastic spudgers right there. Those are for getting under pieces to try to pry them up without damaging them. That's what that looks like. Comes with two identical ones of these, and then it comes with two identical ones of these. Ones are smaller, ones are bigger. So that does it for that one. Down here in another Velcro pocket, we have an anti-static wristband. That's right, comes with an anti-static wristband, plus a sticker, of course. That stays down in that pocket, which I keep in the plastic bag just to keep it clean and safe and stuff like that. Then you have this pocket with metal spudgers and a, what is that? A ruler as well. So you have some metal spudgers here, different shape sizes, a larger black spudger as well with a pointy tip, stuff like that. You can use this to repair, to fix anything. It is a necessary requirement for anybody who wants to get into repairing computers. And this is, well, basically the all-in-one toolkit you could ever need if you're looking to get started, you want to repair stuff. This is something you want. This is something that will get you there. And of course, it all folds up so nice and neatly, all ready to go. Throw this in your bag. I always throw this in my bag. Again, super neat, super awesome. I love it. And now on to our question of the day. What is your opinion on DRM, digital rights management, for all of you guys who don't know? Personally, I hate it. I don't know why we even have it. A lot of people want to lock down stuff to specific, just specific people, specific consoles, stuff like that. Why? Why are you doing that? We've already paid for it. What do you care what we do with it? That's my question to you guys. What do you think of DRM? Let us know in the comments down below, right there. Thank you guys so much for liking this video, for sharing this video, for commenting on this video. If you guys like to, please subscribe to us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, all under the username of LogicLounge. And be sure when you like us on Facebook, be sure to check that checkbox that says get notifications so that you can be updated every time we post a video, every time we post an article, and well, you won't miss any of our amazing daily content for you guys. Thank you guys so much again for all you guys do. You can submit stories on our subreddit at reddit.com/r/tech-link-daily. Once again, my name is Creighton Miller. Thank you guys so much for watching, liking, sharing, all that fun stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow.